Breath of the Wild 2 looks so good. I mean, yeah. To have these huge, beautiful sky islands, the deep, creepy underground caverns, the vast open world from previous Zelda games, and with all the world limitations being blasted wide open, just like the previous game did. This is going to be something really special, and I know a lot of people are hyped for it. But what else is coming this year? I mean, Zelda is leaning very much into this post-apocalyptic vibe, and Nintendo is doing so much of that this year. This is almost the year of the apocalypse.
I should not have said that.
So why are there so many really good games coming out this year? It's kind of a mixture of factors, but I think the main one is probably due to the pandemic slowing down a lot of game development. In Japan, it's not too traditional to have your good old PC setup just laying around, you know? And working from home just wasn't really a thing. So Nintendo kind of had to delay a lot of projects. And though stuff did get made, it was all at least good. However, it's all kind of combinating into rivaling 2017 in terms of game output, which for me is something I'm very hyped to see. Kirby. As of filming this, there is 68 days, just missed 69. I'm counting down to this one. This is the first game I've been hyped this much for since Odyssey. And with it being just a break from the super easy Kirby games that we've had previously, this is probably one of the biggest deals we've seen from Nintendo since Odyssey. And with Star Allies being the only other Kirby mainline game on the console, we have a ton of spin-offs, but Star Allies wasn't brilliant, and though just coming off the hype of Odyssey and that, it was kind of a nice refresher. But now we're jumping back into that big hype 3D platformer, with this game looking like it's taking what 3D World was and what worked about it, and then fusing it with just the energy and the ambition and also the world building of Odyssey and cramming that in there to create almost the perfect mishmash of the two game genres. So this could be something really special. The indie scene was hit just as hard as Nintendo. Games that were going to come out ages ago still haven't been here, such as Hollow Knight Silksong. The sequel to a critically acclaimed indie game, Oxenfree, is finally coming out, and it's topping my hype list on a lot of different genres. Oxenfree 2 takes the multi-dialogue choice gameplay and heavy story focus of the first game and twisting it and changing it into a brand new experience that definitely won't hook anyone who is against just story-based dialogue choices. It's very much like Mass Effect without a lot of the flashy action sequences, but that allows them to focus on the dark, creepy, foreboding story that overarcs everything. The weird vibes, the fact it's different dimensions all working together that you may not even clue in on until the very end of the game. The first game is super cheap, and I reckon it's probably a very good idea to play through that one first. But the devs have said that you don't need to play through Oxenfree 1 to love Oxenfree 2. With Smash Bros having all its DLC over, I've returned to Splatoon, and I think a lot of people are ready for the next Splatoon. So, with Splatoon 3 coming out very soon, this is going to be one of the biggest deals on Switch for a long time. And I've just gone back to Octo Expansion, which has made me fall back in love with the series. Splatoon 3 and its amazing looking story mode has me so hyped. Splatoon 3 is a clean break from Splatoon 1, with Splatoon 2 often feeling like more of a Splatoon 1.5. Splatoon 3 shakes the whole thing up with it chucking you into a new area, no Inkopolis, with crazy new stages, just different vibes, because Splatoon often goes for like this late 90s, mid 2000s era city with kind of like 90s fashion sort of stuff, but with us seeing some more kind of crazy out there like Badlands vibes, kind of like apocalyptic vibes, this almost dystopian but like western feel to it, which honestly is really cool. I hope to see some massive map variety, but either way this is definitely a day one pickup. Thanks for tuning in to the channel for the first time in 2022, but the intro to this was CGI'd by my good friend Purple Rocket. His Website is linked down below, and also I'll link his channel either here or down here. Subscribe.